TJ Hughes. He's got Bookman in the right circle, who shoots and scores! Bookman, slap shot, scores! Bandits not done here as Bookman fires and scores!
Welcome back to Booky on a Bench. This is episode 10. I'm your host, Zach Bookman, and I'm here with my two roommates here, Hunter Wallace to my left and Hughie Hooker to my right. Both Manitoba boys. Guys, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks, Booky. How are you over there, Wally?
Doing real well. Great practice. Thanks for having me.
Great. I know, recently the fans, if you guys didn't know, Hughie's been out for a while. So it's been just me and Wally in the house by ourselves. But since Hughie's been back, he's brought a great presence, a great attitude. And, he's been a great energy to the Donaldson household. So I'm just going to say that to you guys. He's been great. Thank you, Hughie, for this.
Thank you very much, Book. I appreciate the kind words.
No worries. All right, let's get right into it. First question here, asked every week. $1 million on the line. Okay, guys, you have to call a teammate on the team, but they have to miss your call, right? Wally, who are you calling and why?
I think it's a pretty obvious answer. Book,
Yeah.
Hughie Hooker. The guy was gone for 3 months, didn't return any of my calls. I'd give him a text, 4 days response maybe. Didn't even text our billet mom, so just disgusting on Hughie's part.
I mean, before I ask you the question, I'm in the same boat. What's your deal?
I'll say there's a little truth to that, but Wally liked to call me at the worst times. I'll put that out there. I kept in touch with Heather. Don't know where that came from.
Okay, yeah.
That was a lie. But I gotta say I could have been better. I'm sorry.
All right. So now I'm gonna ask you the question. Same thing. Gotta call a teammate, but they have to miss your call. Who you calling?
It's a name that's come up a couple times in this. I would have to go with Ethan O'Halloran.
Gotta go with Chuck. Ethan O'Halloran, number 3.
Probably Chuck, Ethan O'Halloran.
I'm also going with Chuck. I mean, every time I call him, it's 50-50. Either he picks up in the first 5 seconds or he won't get my call back for maybe 3 days.
That guy likes to leave me on delivered quite often.
Okay.
So, I'd have to go with Chuck.
Yep. Chuck, there's just so many guys on the team who don't answer the phone. I mean, can we get better at that? It's just not good. But all right, let's move on from that. I know Wally's gonna love this question. Here, Wally, who was your celebrity crush?
Oh, man. Probably a month ago, I would have said Olivia Ponton, but,
Okay.
I've recently switched over to Ellie Zeller. Ellie, if you see this, answer my DMs. That's it.
Hugh.
I've always been a big Madison Beer guy, but after watching the new Batman movie, I'm going to have to go with Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, excellent.
Great looking woman.
Batman or?
She's Catwoman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, let's move topics here. So you're going to have to hire a babysitter in the future. But if I had to give you the option to only hire a guy in the Bandits, right? But I don't think you want to do that. Right. So who are you not choosing to let babysit your kids?
First guy that comes to mind is Brendan Poshak.
Okay.
I just feel I wouldn't want that guy around my kids. Tad greasy here and there. So, that would be my answer. Brendan Poshak. Would not want that guy around my kids.
Only a tad greasy, right? Tad. Okay. And Wally.
I'm going to have to go back with the $1 million question response. Hughie Hooker, obviously.
Hughie Hooker, okay.
He's never there. His mind's always wandering.
Yeah.
I
know that, yeah.
If he had to drive him somewhere, he drives like a maniac. Are you kidding me?
I mean, the way he was making chicken tenders yesterday, absurd.
Just dangerous. You can't have it in the kitchen.
The kids might be on fire for all we know.
Exactly right.
Exactly right. All right, last question here, fans. It's asked pretty much every week too. But Wally, start with you. Put yourself in a movie and live in that movie forever. What are you picking?
Probably Jumanji.
Why?
I think me and the Dwayne Rock Johnson. Kevin Hart. Makes some great comedy. Great film. So yeah, Jumanji.
Excellent. Hugh?
I actually think you could fit into Jumanji well, to be honest. My first thought was actually the Batman, to be with Zoe Kravitz. But, not a very safe city to be in, so that's a tough one. But, there's always We're the Millers. You got Jennifer Aniston there.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to go with my first option. I would take the risk for her.
Excellent.
The Batman.
Excellent. All right. Well, boys, it's been great. Hughie.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you back in the house. We missed you. But any last words to say to the fans?
Thanks, Book, for having us.
To the fans?
Fans, big playoff run coming. Bring the energy. Thanks.
Hugh?
Yeah, we're excited to have a full barn for playoffs, so thanks for the support. We're looking forward to fill this place up.
Yep. Let's fill her up. Let's get pucks deep. See you next week.